Everybody wanted to make a little short video to recommend something to you guys. I highly recommend over this weekend, maybe not Father's Day. By the way, for all of you, if you have your dad involved in your life, your dad's with you, I hope you guys have a good Father Day with your dad and hope you get a good one last uh, month with your mom too. So I have a little important suggestion for you guys, an important tip on how to make life much easier for you the final week. You guys are already halfway through the semester, or almost. You guys will be turning in your doing your second exam this weekend, and the rest of the semester will go by very quick. The good news, we only have 2 weeks left, so we're getting close, right? So knock on wood. I know it's a lot in a short period of time. You guys doing a lot of reading and stuff, so I know it goes by really quick. So hopefully you guys can relax a little bit this weekend. You do have a video assignment on Cleopatra's little sister, Arsinoe, and that's due this weekend too, plus your exam too. So I hope all that goes well, and hopefully you can get that done maybe today or tomorrow. That way, Sunday, you can enjoy the barbecue or the baseball game or whatever you guys are doing with your dads if you're involved with your dad in your life. And I hope that's all good. Anyways, so here's my advice. So I would really recommend you guys scroll down to Module 4, which is our last week. Take a look at the critical analysis paper. When you click on that, make sure you guys watch the video where you see a guy that looks like me, maybe a little bit younger, explaining how to do the paper. The reason why you guys want to do that now is even though the paper's not due till another, it's more than a week and a half, because you guys know a week and a half goes by super quick, right? And you don't want to have to be doing the entire paper like with one day to go. That's too much for you guys. So don't do it that way. So I highly recommend watch the explanation video now so you can see how to do it. And I'll let you guys watch that video. I'm not going to get into explaining it. I'll just say the paper is broken into four distinct separate parts. It's basically four 1 page or page and a half essays, and you simply bundle them together in one paper. So the nice thing about that for you guys is after you watch the explanation video, you could knock out those individual parts of the paper because once you finish that part, you're totally done with it. It's not like a typical paper where you're like following a theme through the whole paper. No, no. You're finishing like one specific prompt, and once you're done, that part of the paper is complete. End of story. And then you start a completely different topic or prompt on the paper. So the nice thing about that is it's basically like four chapters in a sense. So you could do like quote like chapter one this weekend, and you could, I'm gonna do part three. I'll do part three because by the way, they're not in order, even though I mentioned numbers, but not in order. So I say part one and part three. You're not jumping. They're completely separate topics. So maybe instead of numbering, make sure that you can do like part A, finish that, and then it's totally done. And be like, I'm gonna wait till the last part, do part C and D. I'm gonna wait that to the final week because I gotta finish the book. But maybe looking at part B and like, I think I can do part B now, and you probably can't. So my suggestion is today or tomorrow before Sunday, watch the explanation video, how to do the paper. On that same page, you'll see a sample of the paper. Click on that sample. You'll see some nice easy links there that are bold for you and bold colors and large. Make sure you guys print those things out and we'll look at my sample. Now, a sample is not exactly like the paper you're doing because it's for a different class, but the formatting, the citation, the structure is exactly like you guys are doing. So while the topic is different and the sample of my topic is from a different class, that doesn't matter. Just look at it for what it's going to look like. The formatting, cover page, bibliography, what citation looks like, what the structure looks like, the formatting, that's all ready to go for you. So I would highly encourage you guys look at that today or tomorrow. That way you guys know what's coming up. And so that way as you're reading, like, what? He's asking us to find this thing. And like, perfect. So that way as you guys are reading Augustus, where's my Augustus laying around here somewhere? Doesn't matter what my Augustus is laying, but it's in my office here somewhere. But I was going to hold it. Anyways, as you read Augustus, that way, since you already know what the prompts are for the paper, that way in the next week, as you're reading your textbook, The Human Record, or you're reading Everett's Augustus, you already know what the prompts are asking you. So as you're reading, you can, oh, you know what? Perfect. I'm going to use this. He asks us to analyze this part of Octavian or Augustus. And I've already done the prompt now, so now I know what he's asking for. You're like, man, okay, now I know. Perfect. So I'm going to do this. Whereas if you wait to look at the explanation video, look at the prompt right before the paper's due, you don't have the chance as you're reading to simultaneously be reading, but also preparing for the paper, finding quotes or important things you could use currently as you're reading. So this will save you a lot of white hairs and stress and needing to buy a six-pack of Red Bull because you already know what's being asked of you as you read. So I should wrap this up. I want to make this short. I think I promised to make it short, but I highly recommend you guys. My tip for this weekend: go to the last module, look at the critical analysis paper, click on that, watch my explanation video. You can print out the prompts. That way, as you're reading, you can keep an eye on the prompts. It'll save you a ton of time. And I highly recommend you guys do part of the paper next week. You don't have to do it this weekend because maybe you're busy with family and you got an exam, as you guys know. And I know this class is very short and intense, but I just want to help you guys make your life easier for you the last week. Because, for example, even though the paper's due not this Thursday, but next Thursday, let's suppose you wait till like Wednesday night of the final week to watch the explanation video, then you got to slam dunk that entire paper in one day, combine it taking a final exam. Yeah, you don't want to do that to yourself. So be kind to yourself. Be sweet to your future self. Watch the video this weekend explaining how to do the paper. Print the prompt out, have it ready for you, and see if this next week. My suggestion is try to knock out perhaps two parts of the paper. That way, the final week you're just down to those final two parts. That's much more digestible and easier for you guys. So, all right, that's my tip. I hope you guys are doing good. Look forward to reading your papers. I hope you guys are enjoying Everett's Augustus. You guys have a good assignment this weekend. Arsenaway's smart as a fox, and power hungry, and tragically ends with a tragic end. But Cleopatra's younger sister Arsenaway, and you guys get to watch that video. It should be enjoyable. And the realities of power in the Roman world and the Egyptian world. So with that, you guys enjoy your weekend. Be kind to your future self. And watch the critical analysis paper explanation video and print out the prompt and get started early. So that's it, everybody. Enjoy your weekend. Take care, everybody.